Are you picking color? Is this overwhelming? Let's get rid of the overwhelm. Angela, picking color can be extremely overwhelming for our customers. And I know that when you're looking at all these different colors, you don't even know where to start. So if I were a customer and you were coming to my home, can you kind of walk me through how you would help them?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first thing I like to start with is the top 50 colors from Sherwin-Williams. So this is a free gift that we give to every one of our customers. This really helps kind of narrow the choices down. It's broken out into neutral warm colors, neutral cool colors, and then popular accents. The cool thing with the neutral warm colors is that's going to be your warmer, like sort of shades of beige, gray, and it's going to kind of have those more tan undertones to it. Your neutral cool colors are going to have more of your kind of blue undertones or more of your pure white colors to it. Then your popular accents, this is where things get fun. So we can do things like powder rooms. You know, you can go really bold with those, or bold accent walls. That's really what we're seeing these days.
Oh, wow.
So we can kind of get into that.
So how would I know if I'm a neutral warm or a neutral cool?
That's a great question. So the first thing I would recommend is let's take a look around the house and kind of see what we have going on.
Okay.
So we would want to look at flooring. That's probably going to be the biggest one. You know, we want this to tie into the flooring throughout the house. Then we can also look at things like your kitchen cabinet color, kitchen countertop color, bathroom countertops, things like that. And then also just your overall style. Something that you look at on here, you may just really kind of lean towards and like.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the neutral warm colors. I think it's just more my personality.
Absolutely. So if that's the case, then what we can do is kind of narrow it down to some of these. So the next thing we would want to do is decide, you know, how light or how dark do you want to go in these rooms? So what's really popular right now is keeping things much lighter. So it allows just kind of more uniform space throughout and brightens everything up.
Okay.
And so we're seeing a lot of some of those older colors kind of go away and customers choosing these neutral, brighter colors in their spaces.
Okay.
Things like your alabaster white are extremely popular right now. Things like your natural linen or accessible beige. Those are also very, very popular colors. Okay. They are so neutral that they go with anything, but they're also bright enough that it's gonna really kind of open this space up.
Great. So Angela, you've talked a lot about these neutral colors, but what if I want something really fun and bold? What is your thought process and how do you work with customers to pick something bold?
Great question. So where we can start with that is looking at the popular accents.
Okay.
So what you'd want to do is kind of think about, you know, what room is this going to be in? Do I have maybe a favorite color? Or for example, we're looking at your bedroom and you look at maybe what color your curtains are or what color your bedspread is or maybe the throw pillows. We can choose one of those colors that kind of ties in with that. So what some customers will do is paint all the walls that one color. What that does is it does bring the color down a little bit. It makes things kind of feel a little bit more closed in and dark in that space. Now, if that's what you're going for in a bedroom, then that's perfect.
Right.
If you think maybe that might be too much, what we always recommend is maybe doing an accent wall.
Okay.
So you could do the neutral color on most of the walls throughout the room and then do an accent wall. For example, in here, the most popular room or wall for that accent is going to be on the bed wall. Okay. So when you walk in the room, it just kind of gives you a nice big picture, gives you that nice pop of color that you're looking for.
Awesome. Now, how many colors can I choose for a home?
Well, technically it's, you know, endless, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But what we really see is kind of one neutral color throughout. That's the most popular. And what that does is it just makes everything a little bit more cohesive. Everything just kind of flows together, especially with these open floor plans that we're seeing.
Right.
It used to be where, you know, customers would choose a different color for every room. Now what we're doing is just kind of the neutral color and then some pops of color with accent walls. And then maybe sometimes we have children's rooms and those are going kind of, you know, what they like. So maybe you have a younger boy, he wants a light blue, or maybe you have a little girl, she wants a pink or purple color.
Sure.
So we're seeing stuff like that.
And I heard you mention earlier on that there's like 50 shades of white.
Yes.
And most of the trim in this area is white. So how do we pick a white?
So what we always do is go with what we call our Serta white. And that is just the base white from Sherwin-Williams.
Okay.
This is before they add any color additives to it. So it's just essentially the whitest white that they have. It makes it super easy, it's clean, and it goes with every sort of color that you could put on your walls.
Awesome. That makes it a lot easier.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Angela.
Absolutely. We hope that helped you. But if you're still overwhelmed, that's okay. we have more tools in our toolbox. We can also take a look at the Sherwin-Williams Color Expert app. With this, we can take a picture of something in your room and it'll use AI to help generate popular colors or colors that will kind of coordinate with what you have. And if you don't like anything on there, we can also help facilitate a free color consultation virtually from Sherwin-Williams. Thanks so much for watching and trusting us with the certainty of your project. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful so more of our content shows up in your newsfeed.